what I'm going to make with these paint sticks tonight, we're going to make a little fox. And I just always kind of feel like a fox is, it's a fall. I mean, I feel like a fox is a fall or winter little guy. So what I'm going to do first, now this is all I'm using. I've got this black construction paper. This is just white computer paper, okay? And what we're going to do, we're just going to cut a circle out. Now, you don't have to use a paper. If you have a paper plate, you can use that. Not the, like, you don't want to use the coated paper plates. I'm talking the cheap paper plates that you can get at Dollar Tree. Let me tell you, there are so many crafts to do with paper. I could probably do a couple hundred videos just on paper plate crafts, and that's just using the cheap ones. All right, so let's do this. So I've got my circle cut out. Now, on the Jupiter Earth, look, these are paint sticks. You can use these for junk journaling because you can write over them. They're tempera. They're tempera paint. You can use them for junk journaling because you can write over them. This is the, on the 24, which is what I have, they have a, losing my train of thought, fluorescent. They have a fluorescent and metallic. And then if you get the 30, I believe it's 36 color, it's, it comes with the, like pastel, I believe they're macaron colors. But this is the beauty of the Jupiter Earth, okay? They're made for kids, first of all. So, and I'm talking toddlers. Toddlers can use these. And look, okay? It dries almost instantly. Now, obviously, like these thicker parts right here, you're gonna get a little bit, but I mean, that's how quickly they dry. And that's why these are great to use with your acrylic markers. You can, if you junk journal, if you know someone who junk journals, they can use these and then write over them with their acrylic markers. It's tempera paint. It doesn't stain. I mean, you would really have to be trying to make a mess. Like, you would have to be trying. Now, granted, I'm sure there's some kid out there. I have faith that there is some kid out there that could make a mess with them, but you would have to really be trying. Okay, so this is gonna be the fox face. All right, and I just use plain computer paper. Now, what we're going to do is you fold it in like that. You see the fox? Okay. There. Now, I'm going to use that scrap paper because, he needs ears. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color that. And then, of course, you just twist it. It's just like a glue stick. Same thing. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to cut, and this is, if this is all you have is the computer paper, it's all you need, because you can color it any color that you want. All right, and I am just going to cut these triangles. Those are going to be the ears, and we're going to glue these. These are going to obviously go right behind. Oh, that fly. I detest flies. I detest them. We're going to glue these on the back. I'm just using just a glue stick. But, I mean, look, when you're using the paint sticks, that's how, you can, there's no wait time. There's absolutely no wait time to your, in what you're making. You can put that glue right on there. You don't have to worry about it not sticking. It will stick, I promise you. So we got his ears. He needs a nose. Now, I'm just gonna use another little part here. Let me find black, and let's make our little fox nose. Now, I have used these paint sticks with my pre-K class. I taught toddlers for a while, and let me tell you, the paint sticks for toddlers, it's amazing. They are amazing. So here, all right, let's get his nose glued on. And you see, you don't have to use construction paper, and that's another thing that I love about these is you can easily cover a whole paper, okay, and not not have to worry about it. So let's, what do I do with that black? Let's do the black. We're gonna do his eyes. And then I'm gonna use the white for just a little shine on his nose, right there. And let's see, put some in his ears right there. That's another good thing about, now as you layer it, like it gets smoother and smoother. See how that looks. So now, okay, we've made our little fox face. I move these over here. Now the paper I've got is pretty big. I think, what is it? 16 by 11? I can't remember, but we got the little fox. Okay, so we've got his face. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the same orange to just make his little body. Okay. There we go. And he's got little legs that stick out. Legs that stick out now. And here are his legs right here. Now remember, he's got a white. Now I'm gonna move this out of the way because I'm gonna put white on his tummy. And I'm gonna go back over with the orange. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna try the metallic orange on that or not. And then, oh, we cannot forget the foxtail. And he does have white on his tip, and we're not going to forget about the white tip on his tail. Okay. All right. Now, let's get busy. Now, I think if you wanted to brighten him up, let's see. Let's try a little yellow in that. See if that brightens it up a little bit. Do you see how the color blends just a little bit easier, a little bit better? Yeah. There we go. All right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna color his whole body. You just twist it out. We're gonna color his whole body, and then we're gonna go back with yellow, brighten it up some more. Use some other for color, for bright, I think we might outline with some black to put some detail in. And obviously you don't have to do it with paper. The thing is you could just do just the fox face. But I kind of wanted to show you a couple of things. There we are. We're going to do that. We're going to do his leg right here. I love how these paints layer. They layer really well. And for any age, it's a good product, especially for the little ones. For the little ones, I'm telling you, those little guys, they get a little messy. Now, I'm gonna put some red in there. We're just gonna layer. We're just gonna layer the colors and see what it does. And I'll probably go back over it again with the orange. Now, if you have older kids, this would be a perfect project for older kids. Letting them just let them go, I mean, you can show them, and I'm going to tell you, kids will, they will do their own thing. And, all right, now I'm going to go back over it with the orange. This is how easy and how well these layer, okay? They just start blending. I think you would be really surprised, even the little ones, blending the colors. Like, it just comes out totally different than what you would, if you're using regular paint. The regular paint is going to get muddied, and, young kids, they use all the colors, okay? They are not afraid to use every single color in the that they have available to them. And what I love about this is, even though they still can use every color, they're still going to have, they're not going to get that muddied color. I'm sure you could eventually get muddied, but now I'm going to take some yellow. I'm just going to start, I think I might want to highlight. Let's do a little yellow right there on his knees, maybe on the edge of his foot, edge of his paws. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think we'll go with the black. And we're going to just give it a little, a little cartoonish effect. And like I said, these, if you junk journal, you will love these, especially if you like to use pastels. But once you use pastels, you can't go over the pastels with anything because it's just not going to work. With these, you can go over. Let me twist it out a little bit. And I think I may go over the little fox face too and do, let's do his little feet. Okay. Now, we got his body. Let's work on his face a little bit. Because now I feel like, okay, we got a lot of depth with the color right there. So I'm going to move this up so I don't want to mess it up. All right, let's get busy. Let's get busy on this one. And now on the other one, I'm thinking at night. See, I was thinking of just putting designs behind the fox, and I think that would be great. Hey guys, welcome in. My name is Michelle. I am a pre-K teacher, and I have worked with kids for over 35 years. I have been going live just for a few weeks now, and I do crafts. Sometimes I do, crafts for grown-ups. Tonight I was really wanting to showcase the Jupiter Earth paint sticks, and I love making foxes in the fall. The colors of them, they're perfect, all of that, and they're fun. This is a fun, easy one. You can use a paper plate for the face. You can make a mask out of it that your kids could play with, or just decorate. I loved hanging up when my kids were little. My kids are all big. I am a grandma. And there, see? All right, now I'm going to take the black and let's just give it a little outline so it'll kind of coincide, it goes with the other one with the body right there, with the body. And we're just going to, okay. And look, your kids, they don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it this way. You do it the way you want to. Let your kids do it the way they want to. It's their art. And I am a big believer in, you know what? Let's just let everyone do their art the way they want. I have been a professional artist before too. And I got tired of doing it because I don't like doing commissions. I do not like doing commissions. See, he can tilt his head. I think we'll tilt his head a little bit. And then in the background, so I think in the background, we'll put, let's use the brown before I put the head on. We're going to use this, and we're just going to make some quick trees, just like that. Remember, your trees up closer, they're going to be bigger. They go towards the back, they're going to get smaller. Kind of remember where your head is at. I mean, not that it makes a difference, but that way you, just don't waste your paint. That's it. Just don't waste your paint. And you can really even just lines, if you just want to go just lines in the back like that. All right. Now, so I did that with the brown. I think, now it doesn't give me a lighter brown in it, so I think this is gold. We're going to see what this does. Okay, this is the gold. Just for a little bit of accent on those trees. All right, and this is the thing is, now remember, the further they go back, the less accent they're going to have, because, they're far away. But we can definitely do it on these up here. And there. Now let's see. Red. I'm going to tell you, red is my favorite color. I will use red in any picture at any time. Okay. It does not need to be fall. let's just use red. Yeah, definitely my most favorite color, red, and then hunter green is my next favorite color. I'm going to put a little bit of red down here because, you know, it's fall. There are leaves down here. Okay, create a little horizon. Now let's go for the yellow. And we're just making marks. Just put marks on there. There we go. Just making marks. Remember, on the ground too, because it's fall. It's fall. And we're just putting marks on our paper. Just have fun. I mean, that is absolutely the most important part of doing art, is to have fun while you are doing it. Okay, so we'll put the orange in. I don't look. I'm not trying to put too much orange because, you know, we already got a lot of orange in there with our little foxy guy. Is that foxy? So yeah, we're just putting marks down. I'm gonna go back with red because, again, I love me some red. And you know, as the red works in with the orange and the yellow, you're going to get it's going to give you different colors, different depth. Okay. Ooh, it's thundering outside. All right. So there we go. Got the paint done. Yeah, I think we're going to put his face right there. Let's put some glue on this. Now, you do not have to use paper for your little foxy face. You can make it, I mean, you could draw the whole fox in there. I just, you know, it's kind of like two crafts in one, okay? Because you can make the fox face on your own. You could, you know, put it on a popsicle stick and cut out the eyes. You know, make your kids could make a fox mask. You know, you could just draw the face on here. But yeah, so there's your fox. And that was using my Jupiter Earth and paper.